Hi and welcome. Tonight's trivia is songs that begin with an N. So it should be a good one. Hope your week is going well. I want to appreciate you all for coming tonight or watching it on the replay, whatever you are doing. It's been a busy week. Still trying to play catch up here. And you would think it'd be easy. But we have a lot of going on because it is the beginning of my planting season. So I have seedlings going or getting new gardens put in. I still have a birthday celebration to do this coming weekend. Was that almost a month late? Better late than never. Um, and then what else? Been doing my chemo cream. I'm beat this time. I think it's putting the hurt on me. You can see where I've been putting my cream there. It's getting worse. I didn't have that effect last time with the chemo, so this time it's a little bit different. So, yeah, so what's new in y'all's world? I should have gotten more water. How unprepared am I? Wow, that's crazy. Told you I'm a behind. Not only am I behind, I'm a behind. So, I've been talking to Mark Kropka. I think he's going to go live either during or after my live. So be sure to check out Mark Kropka, Pirate Radio. Let me drop his link in the chat here. Pull him up. And we'll probably, we usually drop links at the end too. So let's see. Here we go. There is the man, Mark Kropka, Pirate Radio. And he usually just spins some tunes there. But we're a little late getting started. Well, not late. It takes a while for people to roll in before we can get a game going. So we'll be doing that. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I got stuff done a little bit early on the trivia this week, so I was able to. Oh, I didn't take my night meds either. So I was able to do a little editing. So I have some editing up. I need more. And I always need more. But I may have to do some work Saturday. We'll see. We'll see what happens and get that stuff done. Amongst all the other stuff we're getting done. Oh, and I was tempted this week to plant my pepper plants. And then what happened was I looked at the 15-day forecast. We're going to have a freeze, I think, coming next week, possibly. So I think my stuff would be okay. I could protect it, but I'm not going to put them through that. I have been putting stuff outside, though, to adapt to the direct sunlight. And it's actually done really well. I was surprised. I forgot it one day and nothing got burned. So grateful for that, certainly. So you know what? When nobody's in here, since no one's in here right now, let me go get a water. Let me pin that as well. All right. Let me pin that. I will be right back, folks. I'm sorry. But we'll be right back. When I come back, we'll get started. What the heck? It's already 8:05. But, I know my crowd. They come in around 8:10. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go run and get some water. And then we will start. Oh, gosh. My hips. Water consumption anyway. I don't know why I turned the camera off. I'm behind in my water consumption for the day anyway, so I need to play catch up. There we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't mention like last week I have a new Blondie t-shirt. I got it at a resale shop. I couldn't resist it for $4. All right. I gotta get a blanket on. I got chilly. I think this front that's hitting a bunch of people now is starting to get to my body. Getting pains, aches and pains. It just makes me want to scream. All right, here we go. Now I'm ready. All right, here we go. Hope everyone's ready to play. Number 1, Don Henley described this song on Hotel California as being another hidden comment on the music industry, disguised as a love song. This would be from the album Hotel California. It begins with an N, because tonight's songs all begin with an N. Howdy, welcome back. I just read question number 1. Don Henley described this song on Hotel California album as being another hidden commentary on the music business, disguised as a love song. The song must begin with an N. Do, 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 do. It was a slow song of theirs. It wasn't one of their big rockin' songs. It was very mellow. Very mellow. But it was New Kid in Town by Eagles. Not the Eagles, just Eagles. Number 2, the 1972 and 1976 re-release, no pun intended, of this Fela Kuti title track was banned in Nigeria. In the Yoruba language, it refers to the collision or the coming together of two things. I think it had a bit of a subtle meaning there. But the song takes up the entire side of that album. Pretty much. I am back, so I can unpin that. All right, number 2, the 1972 and 1976 re-release, no pun intended, of this Fela Kuti title track was banned in Nigeria. In the Yoruba language, the song means a collision or coming together of two things. Luckily for now, we can hear it on YouTube Music, as we can all Fela Kuti stuff, which is a good thing. If you've not heard of Fela Kuti before, go check him out. Fabulous. Even though it's very vintage, he was popular in the 60s, 70s. He's long passed away. But, he was a political prisoner, refugee, all of the good stuff. Hey, Brook Trout, how's your week going? How many pipes did you lay this week? Fitting and laying, fitting and laying. Do you lay pipe in your sleep? Have you ever? All right, Brooke. Here we go. Number 3, after having writer's block, John Lennon admitted the song reflected his own feelings of being lost and directionless. Yeah, I think that's almost worse on my, I don't know, good or bad. Oh, and this week's songs are all begin with N. So it's a Beatles song that begins with an N, or a Lennon song, but it's a Beatles song. I'll narrow it down. How's that? Number 3, after having writer's block, John Lennon admitted the song reflected his own feelings of being lost and directionless. Woman. Ooh, hike with Mike in for the kill. Very good. How's your week going, Mike? I hope it's going well. Hope it's going well. So Mike's got one. And that actually happened. I think he was they were in session and he was trying to write a song and just so frustrated. He laid down and after really working hard at it and yeah, just came up with the song pretty easily. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Sorry to hear that. I meant to ask you if you know Johnny Schaefer. He did a lot of of substitute teaching down there in the high schools. He works in the system now. Just curious. Number 4, which bread song from the Baby I'ma Want You album is nestled between Everything I Own and Diary? See, now they say IMMA. See, it would have been so much easier on the album cover if it's Baby I'ma Want You. That's just so odd. It's an odd song name. Never My Love. No. But good guess. Seabrook tried, so you should know this. It's off the the Baby I'ma Want You. So you probably heard it. Between Everything I Own and Diary. Dang it. That would be Nobody Like You. And it's kind of a bluesy number. I like it. Do like it. Number 5, name you have several choices here, and I'll take any one of them. Yeah, it's a pretty good song. I liked it. It didn't get a commercial play, but I think it maybe should have. Or didn't that I'm aware of, because, I'm still a spring chick. All right, number 5. Name a commercial used for the song No More Mr. Nice Guy by Alice Cooper. I know, who'd have thought Alice Cooper, of all people, would sell out to commercialism? I mean, Gene Simmons, yes, all day long. Alice Cooper, eh. But you get so old, you got to pay the bills. It's funny how that happens. You have all the money in the world and have everything paid off, and you still have bills. Chevy, no. He did mainly in TV. One was a commercial product, but the rest was TV related. So the answer is Guitar Heroes, Warriors of Rock. No More Mr. Nice Guy was a song. So No More Mr. Nice Guy ended up on Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock edition. It was in The Simpsons, Family Guy, the TV show Ash versus Evil Dead, and in the film Dazed and Confused. And then the song in the latter film was parodied on Family Guy episode called Jungle Love, in which Cooper made a cameo appearance while performing the song in the film adaptation of the tease. Oh, okay. Let me start that over. Cooper made a cameo appearance while performing the song in film adaptation. Every live I'm going to have a tongue twister. Never fails. Adaptation of the TV series Dark Shadows. I didn't know that there was a film adaptation of that. I don't think I've ever seen Dazed and Confused. I've heard it's a great film, though. I did. I don't know. There was a lot about 70s that was crazy, though, too. I was thinking the crazy stuff we did, like jumping off roofs and playing chicken with a screwdriver or a knife. Did you ever play that where you had to put your feet together or wide apart and then you'd have to go closer every time? And those big old black ear tree seed pods, we used to have fights. We used to fling those things. Have fights with those and sand spurs. We'd pick the whole stem of sand spurs and fight each other. And then we go play. I mean, we would like play fight, and then like nobody cried and hated somebody. Nobody got an eye put out. We had a good time. I definitely had a good time, Mike. Certainly. But I mean, I do like somebody did a video on Simply Krista podcast. She changes her name all the time, so I forget her name. But she just did a thing on technology. It was a interesting analogy, and she asked ChatGPT, I believe it was, where like her grandparent kids, what kind of jobs they would have in the future. One was super bleak. Like, hey, your kid's probably going to be helping robots over a curb that they can't navigate. That's what they'll be there for. Which makes no sense, really, but yeah, wars. And then we always had those wars, and then it wasn't out of hate. We just had those wars. And we went back to loving each other. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Unfortunately, all wars aren't like that. But yeah, those were fun days. What did you battle with, Mike? Come on, tell us. Number 6. Which Jefferson Starship song was UK's second best-selling song of 1987? Behind Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down. Y'all been rickrolled. Which Jefferson Starship song was UK's second best-selling song in 1987 behind Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley? Astley. Sorry, I omitted the T there. This is probably up there with the. This is the second cheesiest Jefferson Starship song there is, in my opinion. The first, of course, being "We Built This City," rock and roll. Oh, I like their old stuff, Mike. Their old psychedelic stuff. But once they hit the 80s and stuff and they tried to adapt, didn't do so well. Well, I saw them in concert here in Atlanta and they were good. I mean, they didn't have Grace Slick as their singer when they were here. Oh, yeah, you like that screaming metal. You're probably an AC/DC fan, though, right? But you're just talking 70s, I guess. That 70s psychedelic thingy. AC/DC, I guess, was more late 70s. All righty. So it was going to be Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Worst song ever. We built this city. It's pretty bad, Brooke. British metal and LA guy. Like the glam stuff, the glam rock. Glam rock was fun. It was fun. Yeah, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Jefferson Starship was the answer to the last question. Number 7, this instrumental by the Alan Parsons Project is on the I, Robot album and released in 1977. And it's funny because the picture on the re-release album cover looks so appropriate for that song in particular. More so than the iRobot. Oh, yeah. The worst thing about Rebuild This City was they played it in all the dance clubs, too. Yeah. That was the crazy thing. All right, this instrumental by the Alan Parsons Project is on the iRobot album released in 1977. That would be Nucleus. Nucleus is the answer for that one. Number 8. The song title. Oh, name the song title. Here we go with a lyric. It's a lyric question. Get your fingers on the keyboard. Get ready. I was a little too tall, could have used a few pounds. Tight pants points, hardly renowned. Name the song. Begins with an N. Oh, look at Brook Truck coming in there. Woo-hoo, look, happy, simple life. How you doing? How's your week been? Mike, Brooke is on there. I think I heard thunder. We're supposed to get an inch of rain tonight. That would be marvelous. That'd be marvelous. All right. So Brooke Trout got that one. Mike has one. Number 9. Dionne Warwick recorded this for her Hot Live and Otherwise album, but Natalie Cole made it a hit in 1989 with her single. Yeah, y'all really need rain down there, Brook Trout. Really bad. I heard last week, Suzanne said that there was a really bad storm last week with thunder and everything, she said. You like to sing that song when you're doing the laundry? Night moves are the answer to this one. We have a severe drought. Oh, yeah. Worried about Florida. I know Pasco County had those watering stations for people whose well had run dry. So we've been under drought too, just like y'all. We hardly got any rain in the fall like we normally would. And then it was a very, very dry winter. All right, number 9. Dionne Warwick recorded this for her Hot Live and Otherwise album, but Natalie Cole made it a hit in 1989 with her single Going Once, Going Twice. The answer is Now We're Starting Over Again. That's a sweet song. Dionne, I saw a questionnaire like who has the most unique singing voice in your opinion? I think Dionne Warwick, in my opinion, has a very unique singing voice. And that girl that was on one of those music shows, what was her name? Felicia, Feline, what was her name? FB were her initials. That's about all I can come up with. Barbarino. Benny Barbarino's cousin. Oh, oh, you have a good night too, Simple Happy Life. All right. Number 10. Heather DeLoach, the B-girl from This Blind Melon video, later appeared in Weird Al Yankovic's Bedrock Anthem video. What video from Blind Melon was the B-girl featured in? Copy link address. All right. There we go. Simple has come and gone. Oh, that means I don't have marks anymore. All right, number 10. Heather DeLoach, the B-girl from This Blind Melon video, later appeared in Weird Al Yankovic's Bedroom Anthem video. Oh, y'all don't remember the little B-girl? She kind of looks like my niece a little bit. My niece is much younger. Okay, now you can leave. Oh my gosh, she's a trip. All right. Heather Deloach was she was the bee girl in the No Rain video. I just want someone to save me. I think that's the video she was on. Number 11, in Nosferatu by Blue Oyster Cult. How was Lucy's spell broken? Ooh. I think they sang about Lucy more than once. Simple had it. That's right. Back with Mike. Mike, I never get notified of your videos. Always drives me nuts. I don't know if it's the time you put them out or what the deal is. Child. All right. Ooh. All right. Nosferatu by Blue Oyster Cult. How is Lucy's spell broken? Ooh. It was two-parter though. And it wasn't garlic. It wasn't a cross, that thing. Bacteria. Probably. That was probably the real cause of death. Yeah. But the real answer is the spell was broken by the kiss of death plus the morning sun. I mean, it caused the vampire to vanish and leave Lucy alone. I mean, I wonder what it would have happened if it had been the midday sun. Could it only be a morning sun? I mean, would it be exorcising a vampire to get rid of him? I don't know. Anyway, so many questions that I don't have time for, Google. And number 12, compared to Robert Johnson's, let me start over. Number 12, compared to Robert Johnson's Hell on My Tail and reworked by Led Zeppelin, this song was on their Presence album. Of course, they didn't give Robert Johnson credit for it initially. But yeah, eventually they did. And that happened like a lot of rockers took from the great blues artist. But yeah. I don't know how many got really good royalties or restitution out of that, as they should have. Number 12, compared to Robert Johnson's Hellhound on My Trail and reworked by Led Zeppelin, this song was on their Presence album. And that would be Nobody's Fault But Mine. Number 13, Never was written by Holly Knight, Gene Block from the band Device, and Connie. Now, Connie is a pseudonym for Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson, and Sue Ennis on their album credits. Which band Which band made it a hit? Never was written by Holly Knight and Gene Block, along with Connie, the pseudonym for Ann, Nancy Wilson, and Sue Ennis. Which band made it a hit? I gave you a hint because I said Ann Wilson and Nancy Wilson helped write it. You know, I'm sneaky. I'm sneaky. So, what is the name of the band? It doesn't begin with N. Just the song never began with N. Mm-hmm. All right, that would be Heart. Heart's hit Never. Rubber band man. I wonder how many doots are in there. I'll have to go back and count the doots in Rubber Band Man for sure. Is number 14. Though Sinead O'Connor recorded this hit, she was married 3 times, 4 in total. Name the song. Oh man, my sinuses are killing me, y'all. I went outside for was to get the plants, my little seedlings, my little baby greenhouses, and bring them inside, and my face started swelling. Nothing compares to you, no. Never marry again. There you go, Brook Trout. You got it. Yep. Nothing Compared to You was one of her hits, written by Prince. Oh, Never Gonna Marry Again. No. No, I just realized. But it was Brook Trout, you should have been quiet. Shh. No, it wasn't. It's called No Man's Woman is the name. I would have given it to you. I'm so tired. Actually, I did give you that point. Oh gosh. I'm telling you, I told Chris this chemo routine is kicking my butt. I'm tired. Can y'all tell? I just want to sleep, but I have to get up and do stuff. It's kicking my butt, y'all. I set the alarm for like noon, and noon and midnight, and I just never want to get up to do it. It's how I've been eating dinner and wanting to go to bed. So, my dad was married. My dad was married 5 times. My dad was married 5. My mom was married 3, all before 25. How old was she? I think all before she was 25, she was married 3 times. Then again, I've been married 3 times, but the first time was only for a month. I have stories. Yeah. My dad, he loved women. I'll give him that. It was funny too. He'd try hitting on women no matter where he was. Not when he was with somebody, but like when he was single, yeah, definitely. He'd hit on women anywhere. Oh my gosh. But the name of the song is No Man's Woman. Almost a fifth. Yeah. My dad was like, I just don't want to be alone. I said, move in with us. Papa's a rolling stone. Mm. Yeah, you know what I listened to when I was down there, Brook Trout, was 97.1, the salsa station. I really enjoyed it. And when I had to leave the caregiving responsibilities and I got out, that's what I listened to because it was just like upbeat and energizing. And I'd get a fix of that. And then I would just, on my way back to the house, I would just turn it off. So there was like complete, utter silence. It was golden. It's funny though, Mike, my husband and I are totally opposite in how we are. Our belief systems, we were different politically and uh, financially and uh, um, age difference. Now, our music we liked. The music came together. And then our personalities, he was introvert, I was extrovert, you know, but it worked for us being so opposite. Politically, I brought him over to the dark side. So there's that. I won't say what that is. Yeah. So number 15, who said the words "if you're nasty" in a song? Who said the words "if you're nasty"? Yeah, right. Otherwise, you'd be a hermit inside all the time, Mike. No social life, no friends. Although I wish Chris would have a guy friend, like in the neighborhood, somebody you could go over, have a bourbon with every now and then. Maybe go out and shoot some pool. I don't know. Play chess with would be more his style. Janet Jackson, very good. Hike with Mike, but it does sound like something Brittany Brooke Trout that Britney Spears would say. All right. Number 16, Consequence of Sound called it this Aussie song, a successful song indebted to both glam metal and prog rock, released the same year as Nirvana's Nevermind, and ranked it amongst the best songs on the album with Mama I'm Coming Home as a close second. I think on the album, Mama I'm Coming Home is probably the more listened to, well known. I don't know. We should do a YouTube check. Mama I'm Coming Home by Ozzy has 143 million views on YouTube on his channel. And then the second one of which I'm waiting on the answer for, 129. So it was second most popular. I was right. Although ranked by critics, I guess it is ranked higher. Never liked Ozzy. I know I wasn't a fan of Ozzy. Then I saw Ozzy, which made me really, really dislike Ozzy after I saw him in concert. It was terrible. Um, and it may have been, it was after this release that I saw him. Uh, but he was in such bad shape. Like he'd do a song and he'd disappear for like 10 minutes. He'd come out and do a song. And the craziest thing he did, he'd lift up a bucket of water and throw it into the front row. He did that, I don't know, maybe 3 times. I thought he was going to fall over trying to pick up the bucket of water. The best part of the show was the intro. He had a little short film. I don't know if it's available on the internet or not, but he had a short film that was produced of him in different areas, like sitting with Forrest Gump on the park bench eating chocolates, him in the White House with Clinton, him with just different scenarios in pop culture. But in each one of them, he was smoking. And he was pop up, like at least, I think in the Clinton one, he kind of popped up out of nowhere, like behind the desk or something. It was crazy. Mm. I can't remember if South Park was part. I think South Park was also a little clip in that film. Anyway, and that would be No More Tears. Thank you, Brooke Trout. You did it. Awesome. It is tied 2-2. Number 17, No One Knows from Queens of the Stone Age in 2002 became the band's first single to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 and their only single to hit in the U.S. alternative chart. What initials are often used when referring to the band Queens of the Stone Age? Yeah, popped up from under the desk. There you go, Brooke Trout. You saw that, right? I'll have to see if I can find that video. You'd think that his it would be posted on his channel. Nope. What initials are often used when referring to the band Queens of the Stone Age? And I kind of, because I know you guys are kind of like me, I kind of go back and forth on whether I should put anything that's on TV on in part of the questions because I don't watch TV. I know, Mike, I don't think you watch much TV. I don't think Brooke Trout does either. The next question includes like another little TV thing. But it would be QO TSA, the whole thing. Oh, why am I? Drags rock era. Quatsa. I guess is how it'd be pronounced. Drags rock era. DRE. Is that how Dr. Dre got his name? All right. Number 18, the 2020 season 5 finale of Outlander featured the song by The Association, adding a modern touch to the historical time travel drama. A song by The Association. Begins with an N. Season 5 finale of Outlander featured which song by The Association, adding a modern touch to the historical time travel drama? I don't know. When did Outlander take place? I always think a bit Outlander. I don't know why I always think Highlander. I always think of like back in the day. So not a. Oh, this is during 1700s. Wow. Interesting. I had no idea. Oh, yeah, I did see those goofy promos for it. Now I recall. Never My Love. Yes, you did. Was that a series you watched, Mike? I mean, I guess you would probably watch it because it's kind of a historical drama in a sense. How close is it though is it just a period drama or is it kind of close historically in any way? Because we got into that what was it? One of the Pope series. I think it was on HBO or one of those way back when, and it was really well done. And it was pretty darn close historically. I mean, they elaborated a lot, like they pushed the boundaries a bit historically. I know, me too, Mike. It's like spending money. I don't want to spend my money on crap. I want to buy quality stuff that'll last forever and save my money for travel and experiences. That's what I like. That's what I like. Number 19, which Def Leppard video ends in the year 2002, where a woman, presumably an older version of the teenager from the 1983 scene, buys a shirt from an online auction and then receives it in the mail? Which Def Leppard video ends in the year 2002? Where a woman buys, oh, and it was a Yukon Jack shirt. Hike with Mike, I expect you to get this one. Def Leppard and a Yukon Jack shirt. Which Def Leppard video ends in the year 2002 where a woman, presumably an older version of the teenager from the 1983 scene, buys a shirt from an online auction and then receives it in the mail? No, it's not woman. Not woman. Begins with an N. I mean, I watch YouTube now. I mean, was I big? I don't know. I guess I really didn't become a big YouTube junkie until I had my own channel. Yeah, before that, it was just a few people I watched. Pardon me. Mike, you got to take a picture. We want a picture and do a post. No, Natalie is not right. Which Def Leppard video ends in the year 2002? Where a woman buys a shirt from an online auction and then receives it in the mail. See, I can't believe, Mike, you got the Def Leppard thing going on, you got the Union Jack t-shirt, and you don't know the answer to this question. It's because you don't watch TV, you wouldn't have seen the video probably. But it would go with Now would be the song. Number 20, there are 150. This is why we got to go back and count the, what song did I sing earlier? We got to do the does or the does, whatever I just sang. Oh, yeah. Mike, I want to see a singing video in the Union Jack shirt. Maybe for Halloween as a treat. Or for your first 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Def Leppard. I can't remember who opened for Ozzy. That was a crazy, crazy concert. April Fool's Day, awesome. I imagine the concerts up there are so nice in the summer. Down here, it just gets so blistering hot and miserable. But when we were up there, the weather was always so perfect. I can imagine a concert would be beautiful up there. All right, number 20. There are 154 Nas in Lovin', Touchin', and Squeezin' by Journey. But there are 190 in this song by Steam. Oh, I love April Wine. Love April Wine. April Wine is good. What band was I listening to yesterday that was really, really good? I put a post on it. And I did listen to the new Gnarls Barkley song, album. That is really, really good. I enjoyed. Chris didn't like one of the songs on the album so much because it kind of, to me, it was more like the old school rap ish, but all the other songs were so different on it. I mean, they touched on a little bit of everything. They opened with something that was a little bit more rock and roll, and then they went R&B and soul, and it was just a nice journey. I'm at Any Fest because I was looking at a lineup in Iowa coming up, and it looked really good too in Des Moines. But some of the, and then April Wine, I know, and Anthony Gomes plays a lot up in the Midwest circuit too. I like Anthony Gomes. I've seen him twice, but he doesn't come to the South very often. They do that Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois kind of circuit up there. All right. There are 154 Nas in Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin' by Journey, but there are 190 in this song. Oh, yeah. That is a great song. I like Some Like It Hot. That's a pretty rockin' song from them. Nature of the Beast is just a good album. Like every song on there. All right. That would be na 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 na. Hey, hey, goodbye. All right. Because remember the end, all the Nas at the end. It's insane. I need to say goodbye, but we got one more question. Number 21. Elton John praised this Metallica song, calling it one of the best songs ever written. And I was shocked. But good on Elton. Yeah, it was a sad day when Elton John moved from Atlanta. For show. He lived here for decades. Decades. And what is this? We'll see. Sang at the end of Chicago White. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? But you know some of their songs, though. It's one that doesn't have a nursery rhyme in it. I bet it does reference a children's book, I believe. Which is always the weird thing about Metallica. Yeah. Well, this song, I would say, is more melodic. They had a whole darn symphony playing with them, I think. Maybe. There's the song Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. So this is a great game tonight. We had Mike, you had 3 or 4. I can't read my own writing. I can't even do ticks well. So let's see what your prize is. I got it right here. I don't know what it is either. But you can choose because obviously now. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, these are really cool, actually. This is different than the one I already have. This is called a plus, guard your ID. And the way it works is really cool. I bought one of these for QStead Q, a YouTuber friend too. And these are great for people that have a lot of prescriptions as well. If you know anybody with a lot of prescriptions, or if you even had a prescription, you know they put that stuff on like 5 different places, right? Oh, this is a battery. This is the new roller for it. It's a replacement part. Sorry. All you get is the replacement roller. But what it does, it's a cool little thing. It looks like this. It's about it's bigger than a quarter around. Maybe as big as a silver dollar around. And it has this little wheel that you roll on whatever. And all it is a bunch of letters. So all the letters, so this is the ink refill. All of the letters, because there are letters on top of letters, you can't read your personal information under it. It is the coolest little gadget ever. It is super, super cool. This is not what we got. A tick remover. That's what you need, Mike. Maybe you can start wearing like dog collars on your legs and arms and your neck and all that. There's got to be a natural tick thing. Probably rosemary and basil and all those fragrant oregano, all that stuff. Well, y'all did great. I think Mark Kropka he said he was going to go live. I don't think he's currently live. But sometimes he tells me he's going to go live. Let me see. Mark. He may be under Kropka. Why is it not popping up? Let me go ahead and just have a look. Copy link address. He is not currently live. But here he is. If y'all want to go listen to some music playing later, there's Mark. So thank y'all for coming tonight. Thanks, Brook Trout. Garlic. Do we need garlic for a prize? Or is garlic for a tick remover? Yeah, I just saw that when I grabbed his link. He's not live. But I told him the problem, I kind of sped through. We only had like a couple people playing, so that made it easier. And I sped through because he said, well, I'm thinking about going live at 9. So that was what I did. So I'm not surprised because sometimes he goes to sleep and forgets. But yeah. So I'm doing that chemo cream crud and I just touched myself. So now I'm getting this is the first time I've had like it start getting raw. But it's wiping my butt out. I'm telling you, I'm so tired, y'all. Oh, you got the Metallica one? Well, it still would have been, was it have been 3-3? There's plenty of trash to get around, Brooke. Just let me know what junk you want. You can have the car. I don't think Mike's going to fight you for it. You can have the cartridge. You can have the plastic. It's up to you, or the box, or all three. But yeah, my sinuses are a mess. I'm totally tired, exhausted still from my trip, and I think the chemo is just kicking my butt. And you have the tick remover. There you go. I don't have any tick remover. I can give them herbs to help out. How did I miss the Metallica one? Oh, now I see it, Brook Trout. You should have kicked me earlier. I guess I kind of concluded it early, kind of quickly. I always feel like I'm coming down with a cold, but I haven't been anywhere in how long? I haven't been anywhere in like 2 weeks, so I can't have a cold. It's got to be sinus stuff. For me, ever since I started that chemo, though, is when I'm struggling to get up. I think it's just kicking my butt. Seriously. I know, I sound stuffy. I feel stuffy. I told Lulu about those Vic Vapor Rub tablets that you put in the shower. I said, I've bought them for people who were sick, and had Amazon deliver them, but I've never tried them myself. But she said she went to Walmart and got some, and they work amazing. Oh, I need to add some to my order, as a matter of fact. But the pollen here is so thick. The pines are starting to pollinate already, and they're getting their little buds on the end, and then the Bradford pears are in full swing. What I normally have been doing is I eat dinner and then I go lay down and try to sleep, and then I get up and do my medication again. And then in the morning, I can't do it every 12 hours. I'm struggling. Struggling. I'm going to go out Sunday and celebrate my last birthday, but it's like an open air place, so I won't be near any people. My highest risk will be eating the food. But the restaurant has a 5.0 and they have no indoor facility. I don't know. I guess they have a bathroom somewhere, but everything is all outdoors. So, and they have live music, but I can't videotape. Oh, but yeah. No. This time of night lately, I just crash really badly. So, but I think I'm going to add those Vicks tub things to my order, my Walmart order. Vicks shower tablets. You only get 4 for $10. So, what I told her, what I've read people do is like put it at the very back of the shower, or you can even put it on the ledge if you have a tub shower, and then just wet it, but so that it's not dissolving so quickly. But I think what I do probably at that price, that's expensive. I'll probably just cut them in half and then put them on a ledge. Now here's a thing they have 30 pack, but I don't know. I guess it's just a menthol thing. Oh wait, Vicks 5 tablets for the same price. Walmart's tricky. I don't know if that's a Walmart brand. I think it oh, okay, so Walmart brand, but it does have Vicks in it. So you get 1 extra tablet for the same price. Add that to order. All right, I'll be ready for pickup tomorrow because I'm on allergy meds and that ain't cutting it. Because I was off for a bit when I was in Florida, and then I started back last week. I don't know. I don't know. Should I send you one, Brooke? You can try it out. You can do an experiment, or should I try and do an experiment? Maybe, baby. Florida man. Yeah, you try and blow it up. Blow it up. Oh my gosh. So, what is there going to be a La Nina this year? Does that mean more hurricanes or less? I know Mike hates it. Mike's dreading this season. Everybody does. I hate it for all my Florida friends because everybody I know, except an aunt and uncle, basically live on the coast of one coast or the other. That's always concerning time for me too. But my house is always open. Anybody who wants to come escape the madness. So, yeah. All right. I think I'm going to close it down, Brooke. Are you going live? When are you going? When are we going live? When are we making goulash? Just let me know. Talk to Lulu. Get back with me. Oh, yeah, no. I would never live up there, Brook Trout, for that reason. For that reason. I don't even leave my house much in the winter time. If I lived there, oh my gosh, it was cold when we were there. The end of June, it was high of 60. Most of the days were in the 50s when we were up there. We got lucky. It was just really, really nice when we were there. Yeah, I couldn't do it. And I know Michigan's about to get hit again. So, I mean, I miss Florida because it is warmer and uh, I miss the water. But here, I think we can grow better. We can grow things better, and it's not terribly miserable. We don't get that much snow and ice. But the last few years, I mean, because we used to get a time when we wouldn't get snow and ice. Yeah, we'd have breaks, but it seems like every year for the last 5 years we've been hit with storms. Ever since I bought that orange tree that's good down to 15, we've been below 15. Oh, 4th of July. That's crazy. Where were you? What city? There are only two up there. um, pretty much only three. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. See, I just darn. It's made it hard to do edits too. I just now Chris is coughing back there. But yeah. Speaking of stuff from watching stuff from a car, I may go to a race here this season. I'm trying. I've been trying for the last 3 years to get over to this racetrack, but they should be starting up racing soon. Oh, Wakefield. Now I got to look it up on a map. Oh, close to Root Beer Falls. And what is that? Oh, a ski resort. Wow, that's up there. Wow. That's wow. It's in the thick of it there, brook trout. Guggibic, Guggabic, Gogabic. I know the track I'm going to is there are a few tracks around I've been wanting to go to. But I'm thinking about taking Chris to one for his birthday. But for him to have fun. So that might happen. It's on the calendar. I just have to make it happen. I need to get my act together. Yeah, that would be a hard place for me to live. Even Chicago. As much as I love Chicago. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where'd my box of Kleenex go? As much as I love Chicago, I would never live there in the winter. Although I will say, have I been tempted to go to New York City just to go to like Rockefeller Center? Yeah, I have. Just to do that. I mean, Macy's won't be around. Maybe see Macy's before they go out of business forever. like everything else. Catching walleye. It was probably bigger than you, brook trout. Right? Walleye gets pretty big, doesn't it? I just picture it as like 2.5, 3 foot. Oh yeah, it gets pretty big. I guess it's more like bass though. It's a perch. Wow. To a 10 to 20 year lifespan. Cold, deep lakes and rivers. See, that's why I don't know about it because I don't live around any of that stuff. Cold stuff. I don't do cold. Chicago's great in the summertime. I love Chicago. Take mass transit all around and do the L. We did the L down the bus down to, what is that, where the submarine is. Of Science and Industry, I believe it was. Yes. Museum of Science and Industry. Down there by what is that? Jackson Park, south of Hyde Park. Yeah. And then we took like a lot of stuff from Armitage Station down to wherever we had to go, downtown, whatever. Yeah, we had a chance to have perch at that last restaurant before you hit the Mackinac Bridge. Annie's, whatever it was. They had perch and walleye. I mean, it's a perch. So what's the difference? They say perch and walleye. But walleye is a perch. Or are they used interchangeably? Or do they consider them two different fish? I don't know. Now, at Pearbrook, you can catch trout in the Chattahoochee River, just north of downtown Atlanta. They had the hatchery that dumps trout in there every year. Or you can just go to the mountains and get it fresh, not hatched. Two different fish, same family. Okay. Is it a big flake or is it a medium, small? How is it? I'm not much of a fish connoisseur. I like salmon. I like halibut. I like sea bass. More mild flounder. I like more mild wild fish. I'm very picky. No farm raised, no. It's got to be fresh caught. And I won't do Atlantic salmon. I'll do Pacific Alaska or Alaska salmon. But that's about it. And then shellfish. I love shellfish. All the poop eaters. I don't eat farm fish, but I'll eat those poop eaters in a heartbeat. Oh, gosh. All right, Brooke. I think I'm going to hit it. I'm going to go. I still don't see if Mark is on. Let's see. Refresh. Mark still isn't on. So he may come on much later tonight. Who is on? Is anybody live? Nobody else is live. They're live. Ryan Hall, y'all. He's live doing the weather. Texas Storm Chasers. They're live. We're going to have a busy season coming up. Very busy. But that's all I see that's on. All right. Well, thanks, Brooke Trout. I mean, it's not whatever's going on. It's that chemo cream. Like Suzanne was begging me to come down. I'm like, girl, I can kill your dog. I can't be around people. Like, my immune system is crud. It can cause your, yeah. There's a lot. Trying to you can't even kiss somebody when you're taking the, even though it's a cream topical, you can't kiss anybody. Like, you can do a peck. You can't swap spit and get crazy. Can't exchange body fluids. Yeah, this stuff is crap, man. I tell you. And I don't even know what week I'm on. I think I'm on week 1.5. And I have 3 more weeks. So, all right, y'all. Take care. I'm going to sneeze again. Oof. My former boss used to say, look at the sun, look at the sun. It never worked before, but on the vitamin C. Man, I tell you, my former roommate, he has me on what am I taking? Collagen with biotin. I think it has vitamin C and zinc in it as well. But I have to be careful what vitamins I take because I also have to take an eye vitamin, and it has some, fat soluble vitamins, which you got to be careful how many you take of that stuff. So, but I can't take a multivitamin because I take that. So I've got to whenever I look for a vitamin, it's a lot of research. So I'm overdue my vitamins. And biotin can mess with your blood work. So they recommend you go off biotin before you do any kind of blood work. I don't know how long. I need to Google that since I'm taking it again now. It used to be in my multivitamin. So anyway, he's got me doing the collagen stuff. And what else did he get me going on? Oh yeah, stuff I haven't tried yet. I'll get on it once I finish my this treatment stuff. So yeah, all right. I'll see y'all later. You be good, Brooke Trout. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for coming by. All the thumbs up are appreciated. Appreciated very much. So yeah, thanks, Brooke, and I'll see you around. Just let me know when you want to do the goulash thing. So Sunday I'm busy, but I'm open any other time. Any other time you'd like to do that. And we'll get it done. It should go fabulously. Because Feel Good Cooking and More, let me put her thing in too, is just rocking. She is rocking the YouTube world. She's up now over 1,000 subs, but she needs watch hours. She needs more watch hours. And if you have insomnia, Lulu is probably live. Yeah, it will be fun, Brooke Trout. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Take care, and I'll see y'all later. Love you very much. And we'll be back next Wednesday, if not sooner. Take care. Bye.